Welcome back to the Acceptable Casualties. Today we're doing a product review of Kallistra's hill sets and bridge that I bought. So I'll be back in a second to kind of go over the product and what I think about it. All right, guys, we're back. Let's take a closer look at some of the hill sets and this bridge that I bought. If you watch the battle reports, you guys have definitely seen these guys pop up on the table more than once. We seem to use them a lot. And I figured I'd just put them out there, let you guys kind of see what I got. Where I got them from and how much they ended up costing. So when I was looking for hill sets, I didn't want to build them. I didn't want to get the foam and the foam cutter and do all the stuff just to build them. So I was looking for cheap options for hills. And online, mostly you'll find the the different tiered hills. If you go on like eBay to look, it's like the inch stack of foam, and then stacked up there's another hill, another one on top of it. You can usually get those for like 10 to $20, or some of the other ones that are like $30 for like a hill, like the medium size down here. But it has some details on it. It looks nice, but it really wasn't what I was looking for. I was looking for kind of a cheaper option that was going to be some line of sight blocking terrain and kind of break up the flat part of the table. So I was looking. I found a couple companies that sold big sets that were pre-painted, pre-flocked, but they were like $60-$70. Then I came across the website for Kallistra, and as I was digging through there, I found these hill sets right here. So for $10, you get 3 of these sets, and this is the unfinished one. So this is what it looks like when you order just a set of 3 right here. They're plastic. Well, let me pull it up for you guys. They are hollow, but they're a little flexible, but they are really sturdy. I mean, they're pretty nice. So I ended up ordering 2 sets of these, and they were, I think, like 9 or 10 pounds if you're in the UK. I think it came out to like $12, I think, per set over here. So I ordered 2 sets. I ended up ordering both sets like this, and then I had extra flock at my house, so I figured I'd just do it myself. The nice part about these was they come in that brown, so you don't need to do any kind of base coat or anything like that. I just kind of threw the white glue on it, hit it with the Woodland Scenics flock, and I ended up getting over, and this is what it looks like. Obviously, I mean, I could go through and clean it up and do a little more detail or add some bushes and some other details to it. But just the basic version of it right here, this was literally like, 20 minutes of my time between gluing it and then throwing the flock on and letting it dry overnight. I would say definitely get these. So the base one, $10-$12 depending on where you're ordering from. They have options too where you can get it flocked in one tone. Probably, I think it's similar to this green that I have here, or you could do a 2-tone with the grass as well to give it some highlights on there. I think it goes from $10 for the base one, this one over here. Then for single tone, I think it goes up to $15 for the set, or if you get 2-tone, it's like 20, or like around $20 for the set. So it depends on how much work. If you have flock at home, it's really super easy to do if you have the materials already. If you don't have the materials and you don't want to be bothered with it, I would say definitely just order the flocked ones. They're pretty cheap. They're not that expensive to get. What I like about these two is the storage. They don't take up a lot of space. I mean, since they're hollowed out, I mean, literally, I take them, stack them up, and I can fit all 6 on top of each other if I wanted to do it that way. And they all fit inside one of the tote boxes that I have underneath my table. So they don't take up a lot of space at all. So it's kind of nice for storage options as well. Another thing I ended up picking up from them was this bridge right here. You guys see it occasionally on there. It comes in this light gray. I think this one was $10. They have like 2 or 3 different options on there that you can get as well. So this is the color that it comes in when you get it. I just sprayed it with the gray, and then I just did some dry brushing and a little bit of highlight work on there, and put it on the table. If you have the rivers from Battlefield in a Box, you're probably going to have to put, I put little, what's it called, renderia bases, the 25 mils on the ends. So when you set it down in the river along that middle part right here, it'll sit, but it'll teeter a little bit. So I just put some bases on the ends of it right there, and that helps it sit a little sturdier inside the river. What else do I want to talk about with this stuff? Oh yeah, if you go to their website, they have all sorts of hex terrain. That's what you're looking for, like a hex table. They have some pretty cool stuff right there. And it looks like the storage for the hex table stuff comes with it. So it's a nice option if you have to break down and put away and you don't have the convenience of just having a full table at your house. So that's worth looking at. And then they have some awesome stuff there too, as far as fortifications for like castles and some wood forts and some siege engines and stuff like that. If you're in medieval or ancients or anything like that, I've had to stop myself from buying that castle package a couple times. It's all a la carte, so you can pick what pieces you want. So you can build a small little fort up to some half table monstrosity if you want to do like some huge siege. So there's a lot of cool stuff on there. I'll put the link in the bottom description or at the end of the video. So take a look. It's worth checking out, especially if you're lazy like me and you don't want to build any hills from scratch. These are super cheap and super good as far as bang for your buck goes. So check them out. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching.